RL102 Basic Russian Grammar Part 1
Основы грамматики русского языка, часть первая.
with Victor D. Huliganov. Copyright www.huliganov.com 2007. Good evening. Welcome to 7th lesson of Basic Russian Grammar, the 17th lesson of Russian language in total by me, Victor Dmitryevich Huliganov. Today we are going to take a little step back and consider the personal pronouns we learned earlier. We learned the subject pronouns I, you, he, she, it, we, you and they, я, ты, он, она, оно, мы, вы, они. And they change the verbs so that the verb like знать becomes я знаю, ты знаешь, он, она, оно знает, мы знаем, вы знаете, они знают. And if you want to say I know you, okay, then the you at the end, because it is a direct object pronoun, is not the same you. Alright, in English it is the same you, but in most languages it takes a different form. It is called the accusative form. In Russian, for personal pronouns, there is basically no big difference between the accusative form and the genitive form of pronouns, personal pronouns. So basically, because they are animate, basically these accusative pronouns will also be the same for the genitive case. Accusative is where I do something to you, okay? If I hit you, then you are the object and I am the subject. If you hit me, then I am the object, you are the subject. In English, I changes to me, you doesn't change, he changes to him, she changes to her, and it doesn't change, it does not change to anything other than it. We change to us, you again plural, no difference, and they change to them. So in English some change, some don't. In Russian you will find that they are all changing. So let us have a look at what the direct personal pronouns are using знать to know. I know you, я знаю тебя. Ты changes to тебя. Ты знаешь меня, you know me. The я changes to меня. I know him, я знаю его. Wait a minute, it looked like его, but it's actually его. This change happened a long time ago in Russian language. It used to sound like jego. For example, Polish, even till today's date, it's jego. But in Russian, the G between the E and the O, or between two O's, changed to a V sound. We also saw this in the word for today, сегодня, because it means of this day. Сей день, this day in Old Russian, changes to of this day, сего дня, and it come together to one word today, сегодня. It is not pronounced сегодня, it looked like сегодня, but is pronounced сегодня. And similarly, him is not его, it is его. Ты знаешь его, you know him. Он знает ее, he knows her. If you have a оно, which means an it, which is animate and can do knowing, then оно знает ее, она знает его. Again, if it is a personal capable of being known, then оно also will change to его. So if it is simply it being an inanimate thing, then you will use это. She knows it, она знает это. Consider now the plural forms. Мы знаем вас. We, plural, no, you, plural. Вы changes to вас. Вы знаете нас. Мы changes to нас. Just like we to us. We, us, мы, нас. A little bit similar, even the sound of the changes, as in English. This is purely coincidental, although maybe not entirely coincidental, as you do get patterns reappearing in strange places throughout the whole panorama of Indo-European languages. So мы goes to нас, вы goes to вас, and они, which is the same as you remember for all the genders, they, goes to them, их. Вы знаете их, you know them. So now you know all the forms of the direct object personal pronouns. You need to practice them a little bit in order to understand them well. You can build on them using other verbs that we learned before. Let's consider встречать, to meet. I meet you. Я встречаю тебя. Okay? Я буду встречать тебя. I will be meeting you. Ты будешь встречать меня. You will be meeting me. Он встречает ее. He is meeting her. Мы встречаем вас. Мы встречаем их. We are meeting you. We are meeting them. Они встречают ее. They are meeting her. Okay? So you can use these forms to practice. You can also look through the lists of verbs given so far and see which one of them take a direct object, and those which take a direct object you can usually use to practice these forms of the direct object pronoun. We'll do a little bit of more practice next lesson. Now I changed the format of the lessons to make them shorter but more frequent. And another thing that means is that I will not be making such long lessons. Also, I will not have both a joke and also a song. Tonight I decided to make a song, and it will be a song which was requested recently by a viewer of mine. In fact, it's something I was intending to do for some time anyway, but it was suggested by a viewer asking for the Soviet national anthem. So the lyrics obviously got changed afterwards to become the Russian lyrics. I will sing it once with the lyrics for the national anthem of the Soviet Union, and you will hear the same tune but only different words for the new national anthem, which is for Russia. Союз нерушимый республик свободных сплотила навеки великая Русь. Да здравствует созданный волей народов единый могучий Советский Союз. Славься, Отечество наше свободное, дружбы народов надежный оплот, партия Ленина, сила народная, нас к торжеству коммунизма ведет. Obviously, since breakdown of Soviet Union, those words are now reading very ironically, that there should be a version of union of states which Russia are bound together forever, and that the party of Lenin will lead communism to the victory. These things are obviously no longer believed in by very many people, and so Russia has a much more fitting version of this song now for its national anthem. The same music by Alexander Alexandrov has been taken, but the words are now as follows. Россия священная наша держава, Россия любимая наша страна, могучая воля, великая слава, Твое достояние на все времена. Славься, Отечество наше свободное, братских народов союз вековой, предками данная, мудрость народная. Славься, страна, мы гордимся тобой. So this is now the modern anthem of the Russian Federation. Okay, you can find on Wikipedia both of these anthems, and you can enjoy learning, comparing and contrasting. It will teach you a little of the history of the country in addition to learning new words. And I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you very much.